we go, Hannah. Where's that ball? Where's that ball? Whew. See if anyone joins us. Hi again. And we're home. Dog on a bike, hi. Proper highs now. Peace and joy, hello. Ah, that was a little bit hard to see everybody, but hopefully this is a little easier. Zaid, hi Zaid, good to see you. Dog on a bike is back. It's very cool. I just literally got home, grabbed a beer, which is unusual for a Wednesday, but it was just in the mood. It's a lovely night. Super chill. We've had a really good day. Got the pool lights on, so it's nice and relaxing. Caribou, hi hi. Hi again, Dave. Good to see you. And so yeah, I figured let me just have a beer. That's something we'll do. We'll just sit outside and have a beer and have a chit chat. Not too long, nothing crazy, but definitely chill. Ruby's fast asleep, so she's not coming out anytime soon. She's had her food and is zonked out. And these two are hopefully going to be chill, seeing as Jack's had a walk. So I figured it'd be nice and relaxing. Are you going to give out mods tonight? Are you asking to be a mod dog on a bike? What is he doing up there? What is he doing? Hi, Dad. Twice in one night. Perfect. Very good. Don't get any ideas, Jack. Hey! I said no. He's going to push the whole thing in if he carries on. I have worn her out. Yes, she's knackered. I don't know why you're not full of it, because you haven't had much today. You just need a little normal walk. Coffee! Hi, hi. So, update on my merch stuff. Oh, look at the moon. Wow. It's huge. Just caught my eye. I was thinking it was someone's light, but no, it's the actual moon. We do have a lot of mods, that's right. As soon as the spot becomes available, though, it's yours, dog on a bike. Caribou watched the walk with Jack. Well, now he's tired and hot, so he's ready to go in the pool. He's trying his best. So yeah, so I realised I've got everything set up, but I really want to do like a test order to make sure that, you know, I don't want anyone ordering something and it's not very good when you get it. And so to do the test, I've got to get someone to order it that I know. And then it's going to take a couple of weeks to come. So I'm like, And I really wanted to just make it live, but then I'm just worried about the quality in case it's not very good. So I'm torn between the two, just like give it a go, we'll figure it out, or wait and do it properly. So let me know in the chat what you think. Cha, hi hi. Coffee, got Jack and Hannah. Amir, hello from Iran. Joey, thank you. It is, we've had our tea, I had a sandwich, a turkey sandwich. And then I took Ruby to class, Jack on a walk, and now we've come outside and I grabbed a beer, strangely, which I never normally do on a Wednesday, but I grabbed it and figured we'd just have a chit-chat. Good old chinwag. Joey Balbucci, that's a great name. Sean, that's a really funny username, love that. Hi from Kent, very cool. Hi from Las Vegas, back to you. I've been having the worst day because the first thing that happened is my date to the dance changed his mind and now he doesn't want to go with me, and then I got asked by another kid and I said no. Oh no. I feel like you rock out the going solo dog on a bike. It's cool to be different. Just go have fun, dance with your friends. Be amazing. I wish I've never had a prom in my life. I'm super jealous of all you Americans that get to go to prom. That's very cool. You can see the moon through the window when you motorhome. Oh, I'm so jealous you have a motorhome. I would love it. Let's go have a look. It's so bright. I don't know if it really picked up on camera before, but let's see if I can get a bit closer. And now it's out of the light so you can see it. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on, but my legs are killing. Very cool. Very cool, huh, Jack? Jack's like, I'm right here. The centre of attention should be on me. Okay, let's go back into the sun. Look at my pool. It's so lovely and clean. It's such a good job. See right down to the bottom. No mess. No nothing. For everyone that's wondering if it's hairy, you can't get more clear and clean than that, can you? Pool guys are awesome. They do such a lovely job. Such a lovely job. Elle Tamling from Birmingham. Super cool. I'm from Tamworth, so very close to you. Let me scroll back a little bit. I can see the moon's remote home. There we are. Ember, hi again. Coffee saying hi. Love that. Yeah, his loss, exactly, dog on a bike. I feel like you just go, rock it out solo. It's a perfect story. Middle school dance, not prom. Still, that's cool as well. Amber with the biggest high, love that. It's a funny name. Yeah, you're near Blue Water Shopping Centre if you know it. I don't know it. Tell me tell me some other things that are nearby so I can figure it out. But yeah, it's a good name. Very well done on that. So now I'm back to England, Birmingham. Yep, very cool. It might just well be the same moon, Dave. Shock of all shocks. You can go to a Doctor Who prom. Now that would be fun. I would just go to any prom, just so I could say I've been to prom. It's never happened for me. I think that would be pretty good. How you find it amazing in the UK? I love it. I really do love it. I love the weather. To me, this is perfect. Just sat outside. Like, we're in October, folks. And like, if I was in October back home in the UK, I'd be like wrapped up, freezing cold, not wanting to go outside. And I'm just sat out here in a t-shirt. I could be in shorts. I've got jeans on. I don't know why. I love jeans. I'm addicted to wearing jeans. So it really is too hot for jeans at the minute. But they're on. But yeah, I really love it. I just miss the food from the UK. I'm desperate for a steak and ale pie. That would change my world. I've just ordered, get this, I've ordered teasers, finally. Only a pack of 3 because that's all I can afford because they're super expensive. But a pack of teaser bunnies and some quavers. Quavers! You're not going in just yet, Jackie. The pool guys did come today. We missed them though because I was working, sadly. I only got a 20-minute lunch today because so many meetings. But the dogs let me know that they were here. And now obviously it's lovely and clean, so they've been. And yeah, Elle Tamling, I am living out here permanently. This is my home. Very lucky. EXO, yep, this is permanent. Which I still get the giggles thinking about, you know, because I can't believe my luck. When I was a kid, I'm like from a relatively poor-ish household, full of love and happiness, but not wealthy. And I always grew up thinking like, you know, like all my other friends had been abroad. I never got to go to abroad. All my holidays were in Mid Wales and Aberystwyth. And it just wasn't the thing that we did in my family. You didn't get to travel or do anything crazy. And when I was 17, I was like, you know what? I want to change my life. So I got myself a passport and I went to live in Greece for 3 months by myself. And then from then on, I was just the black sheep of the family that, you know, very much loved. Like, there's never been any question of love, but I definitely didn't do things that were kind of normal, I suppose. And then I had this crazy idea that I wanted to live in another country, and I don't think anyone really believed I'd do it. In fact, I remember telling my best friend that I'd actually got my visa. We were in a car park outside Sainsbury's, and I remember him being like, bloody hell, I can't believe you're actually going. I never thought you'd really do it. And yeah, and I don't think I even really thought I'd really do it at one point, you know. And then it just all kind of happened, and now I'm here. So it's really, really good. But I can't believe it in a way, because I always grew up just thinking stuff like that doesn't happen to people like me, you know. And yeah, so I guess I got to the point as a teenager where I thought, why shouldn't it happen to someone like me? I'm just as good as anybody else. I'm no better, but I'm no worse. And I set my heart on it and made it happen. So I don't know, but it still feels like a bit of a shock. Sometimes I still feel very lucky. Let's see, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some ice cream. Dog on a bite, you're talking my language. I honestly, if I'd had ice cream in the freezer, I would have gone ice cream over a beer, but beer was all I had, so that's it. Bofa, thanks for asking about Hannah. That's lovely. She does seem okay. Occasionally she shakes her ears, but then they said, like, you know, with her being a golden and having the like dropped ears, she would. So she's definitely not in any pain. She's a happy girl. Man, she's so happy. So I definitely don't think she's uncomfortable, which is the main thing. But we find out next week if it's completely gone. I'm hoping to get the all clear. So fingers crossed. Check on Hannah. The funny thing is when it's 2 of them, it doesn't matter what combination of 2, it's way more chilled. And then you put the 3 of them together and all of a sudden it's chaos. And that's what I love about it, honestly, because I feel like when I had just Hannah and Ruby, life was quiet, and then we got Jack, and then now there's always something going on, which keeps me on my toes, and I like it very much. But I do like the entertainment of the 3 of them. But Ruby's fast asleep, and I'm letting her sleep. She's ready to go as well by the looks of it. Okay, Hannah. Oh, I shouldn't have said your name. Just chill, you're okay. The dog's here, wants to high five this one. He's looking for trouble. Tamworth was the capital of the Kingdom of Mercia back in the medieval times. I didn't know that. That's a new fact of the day. But the last time I came home, my last day spent in the UK, back in April, we were at Tamworth Castle. I feel like my dog's ear wants a high five belongs on a t-shirt, Char. That's so funny. So I don't know if I missed it, but did anyone have any feedback on the t-shirts? Any thoughts? Where has the white chocolate been lately? White chocolate's in here, I think. Or it was in the last one. I think he's here. Jack's biggest fan. How'd you like going? I thought it was great. I realised I've heard this song before and just hadn't put 2 and 2 together, thinking it was them. But I thought it was that high note. I was gonna I paused for a second there because I was gonna try it, and I was like, no, don't do it. You're never gonna hit it. But I saw the recording of them on the Jimmy Fallon show doing it live, and I just was like, wow, that's so good. Very addictive. I'm definitely going to be humming it for the rest of the evening, if not tomorrow. And probably the rest of the week as well. A life in Vegas. Howdy, howdy. How are you? The weather is great. I think that's what people say, like, what brought you to Vegas? Excuse me. I'm about to sneeze. Am I? Jack licked my nose and sent the sneeze away, so we'll take it. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, the weather is the one thing that I love more than anything. And all the complaints about different things, like people don't like the heat and they don't like the gambling and all different things, I'm like, but the weather itself is wonderful. Obviously the last few months of the crazy heat is a lot, but I kind of compare it to winter in the UK. Like, people are like, oh my god, you can't even sit outside for hours, like, it's terrible. And then I'm like, well, in the UK, in the winter, you don't go and sit outside for hours either. Like, either way, you're stuck in the house. 1, you're in front of a fire, or 2, you've got the AC on. So for me, I don't mind having like summer be our winter almost. That's how I kind of think about it. But the difference is you can go outside, you've just got to be in the pool, that's all. So for me, I love it. But I know it's not for everybody. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. But I'm hopeful that now it's cold weather in the UK, the sun cheers everyone up a little bit. Sean, the Dartford crossing is the only thing I think of that you may know. I don't even know that, you know. Am I just like an incompetent Brit over here? Maybe I am. It's terrible. It's a shame. It's always the little things. Yep. Mancini's New York strip. Wow. Have we moved on to steak? Is that what we're talking about now? Because if so, I would go for a extra large sirloin from Texas Roadhouse. That's my order of choice. I don't know if I've completely gone off a tangent there, but hopefully I'm on the right track. It's so funny because when I first moved, all my UK friends were constantly like, oh, you sound American. Now, I've been here 10 years, you'd think I sound even more American, but apparently I don't. I do get critiqued quite a lot on my use of American words. That's like probably like the most annoying thing is, you know, you can't ever get it right, because if you say the American word, then the English friends critique you, and then if you say the English word, the American friends critique you. So that's like a weird space to be in where, like, no matter what you say, it's always wrong. And so that can get a little annoying, or like, not annoying, it's fine, but it's something that like people always seem to want to comment on, or they, you know, it's a different country, it's of course going to be different, and yet it's interesting how some people choose to provide commentary on that, shall we say. But altogether, I just sort of take it with a pinch of salt. It is what it is. But I do definitely get it wrong a lot of the time. What are teaser bunnies? Dave. Teaser bunnies are a game changer. So they're Maltesers. If anyone doesn't know what a Malteser is, it's a chocolate from the UK that's just a staple. You've got to have Maltesers in the house at all times, preferably in the box, not the packet. And Malteser bunnies are like bunny-shaped version. Instead of you having one little ball of chocolate, you have like a bunny shape, and it's full of these little honeycomb pieces, or like malt pieces, whatever they are. And so I'd never had one in my life. And then when I went home to the UK this Easter, this year, someone had bought me a Malteser bunny Easter egg. And I was like, I've never heard of it, never tried it, but it went in my suitcase and I brought it home. And of all the different Easter eggs that I had, wow, that was the best one. I was game changer. So I wanted to order myself some teaser bunnies off Amazon, but because they're a UK chocolate, they're mega expensive. They're like $50. So I've been saving, because most of my spare cash goes on the dogs. It looks like, I know I get comments of like, oh, you're rich. Well, I have a nice home, I pay a lot of money, I work very hard for it, but I don't have a lot of spare cash to blow, especially on things like chocolate. I rarely treat myself to anything, ever, because the dogs come first, right? And that's just fine and the way it should be. But I'd said to myself, if I get enough kind of what they're called super chats and things, part of it will go towards buying me some Maltesers. And so I'm not quite there yet, but I just decided, I'd been thinking about it so much, I was like, well, even though you technically haven't earned enough, you've earned some, so you're gonna put your order in for Maltesers. So I just ordered a little pack of 3, and I'm very excited because they're so delicious, so I can't wait for those to come. What brand are your jeans? Thank you. These, I mean, they're not actually that short, I'm just scrunched up at the minute, but they are from American Eagle, and I've never ordered from them before, but they do extra. I've got like annoyingly long legs, which, you know, sounds like a good thing until you go to order jeans and nothing ever fits. So I'm just checking what Jack's doing, because he's not allowed to bark at the neighbours. Come on, let's go. Nope, we're not doing that. Oh, he's caught sight of the, that's what it is, the purple flashing. There's not even a person, it's the purple flashing. Come on, let's go. You're fine. You're fine. Thanks for telling me. I know it could have been an alien, but it's not. We're all good. So anyway, I found that American Eagle have these like extra long jeans that are the same price as normal jeans. So I'm very happy about that. And these are just like baggy, comfortable jeans. So thank you. Dog on a bike, you level up to level 5. Wow, that's great. Ready? Woohoo, 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 woohoo. Jack was like, what is she doing? That's awesome. Level 5 is great. So happy to see so many people getting up the numbers. That's awesome. EXO, thank you. I know, I'm very lucky, aren't I? A lot of hard work, not been easy. There's a lot of sacrifices. I moved, obviously, with like no friends and family out here, didn't know anybody, just moved with a suitcase and hope for the best. And like COVID was tough, because then I was kind of stranded in another country with no job. So it's not been easy, but it's been an adventure, and that's what I wanted my life to be more than anything. And now this is the first time we've really had stability in the whole time that we've been out here. And like, I'm obviously, you know, being safe is one thing, but stability for me has always meant boring. Like, that's what I've equated it to. And so I'm super thrilled to be entering like a new chapter of life where we've got stability and it's anything but boring. Oh, this dog, what is he barking at now? But yeah, it's a new phase and we're enjoying it. And come on, that's just the neighbour coming home. That's fine. That's fine. You know who that is. So yeah, it's just trying to enjoy life and live in the moment and not be thinking about what's next. Isn't it, Jack? Isn't it? And actually having the dogs, so I used to be the kind of person that was always like, what's next? What's next? What's the next adventure? What can I do? What, you know, I've done all sorts of crazy things, and it was always like the next big thing was what I was chasing. And now I've got the dogs, I'm like almost like slowing. I'm like, can the day just go slower? Can it go slower? Because I'm so conscious of the fact that I love my dogs so much, and they're not going to be here forever. And so I'm like, I want to relish this time as much as possible and be thankful for every day that I've got with them. And so I'm almost like wishing that life would slow down so that I have more time with them. So it's just completely different from how it was before. Council estate. Yep, we grew up on a council estate, that's for sure. Loud and proud. Your dogs are so cute. I agree, Ember. Jack's on high alert. He's like, it's night time. I'm the man of the house. Checking out the neighbours. You did go. Yeah, it's one of those weird things. I think being British, it's very hard to like find the balance because like you don't. It's not like you want to cross the line into being like braggy or overconfident. It's more just like, you know, I guess I am proud of myself, but it's not. It's better to be humble, right, and like not be overconfident. I don't know. So it's just a weird one talking about it, where it's like I'm trying to find that middle ground where it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Get paid in dollars instead of pounds. I mean, I guess I do right now, get paid in dollars instead of pounds, that's for sure. But Puma, I'll address that. No, I don't have rich parents. I have wonderfully lovely parents who love me very much and are very supportive, but I have not got any of this because of anyone giving me a handout. I've got it from hard work. So I think that's important to say. And actually, I think it's better for everyone. If anyone is listening, especially like we've got some younger people on the chat, like you can get this kind of life without having rich parents. And I think that's more important to say for anyone that's like would like this kind of life one day. You know, I haven't got any of it from a handout, that's for sure. When I came to the US, I didn't have more than £500 in my bank, and I didn't even have a proper job at all. So it's definitely been a lot of hard work, but I think if I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm nothing special, that's for sure. Just a normal girl. Healthcare is not good out there, is it? Let's wait for this plane to go past. It's so loud. Dogs don't care. Good grief. It's taking its time. It's passing slowly. Yeah, so what was I saying? I'm just a very average person. That I'm not very talented. I don't have any major skills. I'm just normal. You wouldn't look at me twice in the street. I'm just a normal person from a normal Welsh girl, really. So if I can do it, anyone can do it, that's for sure. Healthcare, that's where we were at. So I've had a tough time with healthcare. I don't understand the process over here as well as the UK, and so it's been a challenge with being quite poorly. But you know, I'm grateful to be able to afford health insurance and try and figure it out the best I can. It's just very different. I think that's the hard thing when you're in a new country. Things that seem normal to everybody else are completely alien, and so it's just sometimes you feel like a bit of an idiot trying to figure out even the simplest thing. But that's what you get when you move to a new country. It's pros and cons. You know, all of life is pros and cons. El Tamling, you leveled up, level 1, woohoo! That's so cool. Dog on a bike, you didn't even know you were at level 4. Now you're at level 5. Super cool. Proud of you. England is great, but it ain't all that. I must travel. I do think travel is one of the best things you can do. I'm really actively trying to encourage my niece to travel more. She's 15, and I'm a little bit of the pushy out trying to get her to travel, which I'm sure her mum and Nana are not very impressed with because I don't think they're huge fans of travel. But I'm being that pushy fun aunt that's like, you know, come out and visit me in Vegas, and hoping she'll come and see a bit of the world. But she's already travelled more than I did at that age, so you know, hopefully she like lives her life the way she wants to live it and chases her dreams. That's all you can really hope for, isn't it? Woohoo, dog on a bike. Yes, thanks Norma. Very good. Money in the UK weighs you down. I wouldn't know. I never had money in the UK. I was always poor. So I wouldn't be sure. You're a G. It's better than stuck working in Sainsbury's or Tesco or Asda. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I think I just set my heart on it, and you know, I didn't have a boyfriend or kids or any of that, so it was easy for me to kind of go and have an adventure, I suppose. Easier than it is for some people, for sure. Getting paid in the UK is packing on the pounds. It certainly bounds, that's for sure. Do you have an American passport now? I have a green card, so I can apply for dual citizenship next year if I want to. So I'm not sure. I have to do a bit more research on all of that before I make a decision, but very happy to be here for the long term. Cody and beer, I know. I'm nearly at the end, but it was just a little treat, you know, a midweek treat. I figured I'd deserve it. Go sit by the pool, chill out with the dogs a little bit. Good for you, as long as you're happy you'll be back in Wales one day. I think I will. I actually think I'll be back in England one day. I definitely feel... there's a moth. I definitely feel like when I go home, I love seeing my family in Wales, but I prefer visiting England. I don't know what it is about it, but I reckon my hope is one day, probably long after... I can't even say the words. In like, hopefully like 30 years time, and I'm like, long after the dogs have gone. I just can't imagine it. It's not happening. The dog's gonna live forever. But at that time, when I'm old, I think I'll go back to the UK and I'll probably try and get myself a little cottage or something in England. And maybe I'll rescue a load of old dogs and we'll all live life together till the end. But I don't think I'll, you know, as long as like I don't die early, I won't die out here in Vegas. But I'll be here for a lot longer. A lot longer. Yeah, Hannah's doing good. She's just sat here. She looks so serious. She's just sat here chilling with me. I'm rubbing her belly with my left hand. That's what you can't see. Coffee's going to be right back. Very good. Is it true you can get married in Vegas if I manage it? Oh, yeah, absolutely you can. Count me in. Hi, count me in. Good to see you. We are all good, thanks. How are you? How to lose weight in the UK? You spend the pounds. Well, that's... I feel like I spend the pounds on crisp and chocolate and then I put the weight on. That's the problem, Char. Nick been nibbled on. Nothing today. The dogs have been pretty good today, you know. We've been really busy with all of the training and different things going on. So, no nibbles, but Jack, it's like he almost heard you say it, so maybe he's off to have a nibble now. What's a cig, Ember? I love your cigs. What does that mean? I don't know what a cig is. Count me in. Good to see you. Big 3 prods. Hi, hi. And you've actually been there. To Vegas, you mean? Decent castle. Am I just massively behind? I think I really am. This is what happens when you go what am I calling? Waffling on. Decent castle, not as good as Warwick, but still decent. You know, a castle I think is really good is Conwy Castle. We were talking about this just the other day, actually. Conwy Castle is great. Count me in. You didn't see them yet. See what? Charmander, good to see you. Were you here earlier or have you just rejoined? I know you were on I think you were on the last live. Come with good jokes and I'm bored. Well, hopefully you're not too bored, Char. I know my chat is a bit boring tonight, sorry. But what music do I like? I like a bit of everything, honestly. I'm not a fan of EDM, but most other stuff I'll get on board with. Do I support Aston Villa? I'm more of a Man U fan, sorry. I've actually seen Man U play and I love Wrexham. Wrexham's close. I used to work at Wrexham Football Club a long time ago, so there. I'm a fan of them. Today you got your hamster a new cage. Cute. Very cool. Love that. Is it one with wires and bars or is it one that's like all the tunnels plastic? Sam. Hi, Sam. You sound a bit snotty. I'm thinking you mean snotty like congested, not snotty posh. And if you mean snotty congested, I am. I've got really bad allergies at the minute. I don't know what's going on. It's that time of year where I don't feel like snotty, but just blocked. But if that's what you meant anyway, maybe you meant snotty posh. So I've got completely the wrong end of the stick, but we'll see. Do I miss New Jersey? No, not really. Well, I really like Morristown. I did really love Morristown, but I don't miss the cold. I don't miss walking to work. I didn't have a car when I lived in New Jersey, and I'd walk to work, and it was like 4 miles. And in the winter, in the snow, I remember I had like high heels and tights on, and I'd be like wading through the snow. That wasn't fun. So I don't miss that part, but Morristown was really fun. Do I like country music? So country music isn't really a thing in the UK. And when I came to the US, that was one thing I noticed was the radio stations actually played country. And it was so funny because I just never heard country music before. And now I really like it. Really like it a lot. So it started when I first moved. Sam Hunt was just in the chart. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired, yawning. So Sam Hunt, and there was this big thing of like, he's not real country, but I thought Sam Hunt was gorgeous, and I was like, wow, if this is what country music is like, I'm a fan. And so since then, I've kind of listened to it more and more and more. So I do really like it. In the UK, you want to go warm up Hogwarts, have a butter beer, for sure. Don't drink my beer. Don't drink my beer. You silly boy. You a silly boy. 87, is it really? 87 days until Christmas? Oh my gosh. Well, I best get a wriggle on with my merch then, because I was hoping that I'd have some Christmas sales going on. American football is great. I do love American football, Camian, for sure. I think it's like a Disney version of British football, honestly. It's great. Harry Potter TV series coming out. Yes, I'm in two minds about the Harry Potter TV series because I just feel like it's just not going to be the same without Alan Rickman, you know? But I'm trying to keep an open mind. I'm sure it'll be good. Positive. Oh, I'm just getting to when I say woo, you say who. That cracks me up every time I read it. I love it so much. We've even got like a team catchphrase. It's perfect. Devesh, this is a golden retriever, this one. Hannah, who's asleep. And then this one, he is a German Shepherd mixed with a Cane Corso. They're both rescues. And hi, as well. Arnold, hello to you too. The white dog looks like... So this one's Hannah, Ember. She's chilling. I don't know why she's so tired. She's done nothing. It's so hard being a diva, apparently. But... she is so cute and cuddly. When I get up in the mornings, she does this thing where she like holds my wrist in her mouth. She's done it since she was a baby, but she just loves it so much. So happy and excited. And then she sticks her butt in the air and wants me to rub her belly. Don't change the... That's really cute. Thanks, Dave. So nice. Go Phillies. I know, my first ever American football match was in Philadelphia. College football, and someone said, well, do you want to go watch a college football game? And I was like, not really, because in the UK college level football is like, you know, you take like a deck chair and you sit around the side of a pitch, usually in the rain. I was like, this doesn't sound fun. And then we get there, it's this huge stadium, professional looking, with all like band and cheerleaders. I'm like, wow, can't believe this is college football. Amazing. Oh, now here's the thing, Char, you're saying fish and chips, and even though I don't eat fish, the problem is I only had a little sandwich today. So I haven't really had a huge lot to eat, and I was like, don't eat any more today. You've had enough. You don't need to be cooking again at like 8 o'clock at night. But now I have definitely got hunger pangs, thinking of not fish, but chips. I'm like, what can I eat? What can I eat that isn't going to take ages to cook and isn't going to be too filling right before bed, but also it's just going to sort me out for the rest of the evening. I need to have a think. Did I just scroll back by mistake? I think I might have done. Because I've just seen what brand is your jeans, and we talked about that ages ago. So they are American Eagle, but I think we mentioned it a while back, so I'm not sure. Thanks for the follow, Arabelle. That's cute. And Ember's got a pit bull as well. Very cool. Money does equal... what equals pounds in Vegas? Well, if you eat like I do, it does. Although I'm a skinny mini, really, but I eat like I'm not a skinny mini. Lucille, Nashville, Tennessee. Love that. Nashville's one of my favourite places to visit. I stayed at the Gaylord Opryland last time I went. It was so good. Massive. Got lost about 6 times, but great. And you leveled up, Lucille. Woohoo! That's awesome. Stop yapping. It is a golden retriever, Devesh. Soldier. Hi, this is in Las Vegas. My accent is English though, but we're in Vegas. Thanks, Jar. Count me in, says hi to Lucille. Jeans there. Your trousers. Yeah, they're jeans though. Jeans. Alfonso, hi friend, how are you? Good to see you. I'm scrolling because I'm realising I'm probably very, very behind. You did ask twice politely. I thought I answered you, Devesh. Sorry about that. But anyway, I'll stop yapping and get back to you. So she's a golden. Oops, I'm just pressing a few wrong buttons here. 24 foot 9. You'll grow. You know, dog on a bike. When I was in school, I was the shortest girl in the school for years. The shortest. And then when I hit 16, I just grew and grew and grew. And I had glasses and I got contact lenses when I was 16. My hair was very curly and frizzy, and I bought my first ever pair of straighteners. It all changed for me when I was 16. But for the majority of my life in school, I was a complete nerd. Definitely the butt of every joke. Didn't have a boyfriend. Wouldn't even be considered. Wouldn't even be asked to prom even if there was one. And then, you know, I got a bit older and things worked out in the end. But now I wish I was a bit shorter, honestly, because then my jeans would fit a bit better. So I am a bit behind. This is something you'll have to get used to, Devesh. I'm always behind on the chat because I get gossiping and then can't help myself. Christopher, I moved to America mainly for an adventure, honestly. Chasing something a bit different. I'll pass on some hugs from you, Char, no problem. There you go. What did Count Me In do? Count Me In, don't worry. You'll be back in a row. I'm not sure what happened, but the mods do a great job. Get your family to send you Maltesers. I really wish they would, Emma Smith. I honestly am like, if I could get a care package, I'd be thrilled. But I've set up all these different things. I'm like, one way or another, it's all going to work out because I've got my Amazon wish list. I've got Buy Me a Coffee. I've got my new address that people can send stuff to, and I'm about to sell merch. And I'm like, there's going to be two separate funds going on. One is a Malteser fund for me, and one is a just keeping the dogs sorted supply fund. And then I'm hoping to have a little bit of it go to local rescues as well. But I've definitely got a Malteser fund in mind for sure. I'm like, anyone that goes to UK, please bring me back Maltesers. And like, there's a long list of stuff that I miss from the UK, but Maltesers the top of the list right now. I'll let you know when they arrive. I think it's going to take another couple of weeks, but still. Dustin, I was going to tell you a joke about time travel, you didn't like it. That's good. Lil Felix, hi. Lots of new people in the chat tonight. Good to see you all. Thanks for joining. Oh, and we just hit 50 likes. Nice, that seemed to just happen all of a sudden. I wasn't even paying attention, but it just caught my eye. Thanks, everybody. J49, hi, friend. Helga's to Manny, Nick and Loyal. All the mods are great, but Norma, you're awesome. You show up for every single one. You and Sam, White Chocolate. You're all doing such a great job. I'm very grateful for you all. It's so nice. Just think, like 6 months ago, we didn't have any idea who each other was, and now we're like chatting every night and supporting each other. So it's super cool. Axia is on alert. He's ready to fall asleep though. It's actually kind of cute this time of night when they're all ready to rest. Like all three of them are ready for cuddles and sleep time. Got 3 dogs. Ren is one of them. Oh, so Ren is also that new UK artist that does all the raps and stuff. I think that's a great name. Very cool. Dave, oh, thanks. I'm glad to share it with nice people, you know, like it's really nice. So thank you. Yes, to working hard. I agree. I feel like that's the thing, is like I really passionate about like doing it myself, you know, and like making it like I don't really, it's an unusual thing. Even with YouTube, I was a bit like wary about the whole like getting super chats and stuff, and it's been definitely something I've had to think about a lot to be comfortable with, and like think about like, you know, I don't know, it's just a weird thing to think about. Like the concept of it all is unusual, because I'm very much raised like nothing in life comes for free and don't expect handouts or anything like that. And so I feel like trying to make sure I do like good content and stuff to make it worth it for everyone. I don't know, it's just a weird, it's I guess I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm trying to like make sure that like I would like to make YouTube like a source of income and spend more time with my dogs as a result. Like I definitely am pro that, but I'm also like, it's just an unusual concept to do this stuff and get paid for it. I don't know, it's weird, but I'm trying to find the right balance of doing it well and making sure that it's like good value and all the things. So, but I've definitely got my inner Brit is finding it challenging. So we'll figure it out. Ray and Silo, that's cute. Ray, Ren and Silo, is that right? They're very cool names. Agree, Vic. Anyone can plod anything if they I'm assuming that's a typo. Anyone can do anything if they try hard enough or something like that, but we're all on the same page. You didn't make a withdrawal from Gringotts. Not anytime soon, I haven't. I knew your voice is so soothing. Well, that's good. I hate listening to myself back, you know. I feel like my voice sounds terrible, but I'm glad some people like it. That's nice. What's snack watching? I am trying. Snacks is top of mind for me right now, honestly. I'm thinking about what I've got. I've got yogurt and strawberries, so maybe I'll do yogurt, strawberries, and a bit of granola. But that's kind of desserty, and I fancy something savoury. So I'm not sure. My sprouts that I made the other night were amazing, but they take about 45 minutes to cook, so I'm not sure. We will see. We will see. I'm just getting to healthcare is important from white chocolate, and yes, Vic from Dog and a Bike. So I don't know what I said, but woohoo, and yes to both. Can we see you? Anita, don't really go on camera, although I will say I did highlight a video. It's on my page right at the very top for anyone that's checking it out, and I'm right on camera. And so I guess I had I'm like, oh, you go on camera way more than I thought I did. I was like fully on it, face on and everything, and that's been on my channel since I started. So even though I don't go on camera on my lives, I'm definitely on camera on my videos if you want to check that out. Not at all glamorous. I have no makeup on, my hair isn't done, and I look a state, but I guess I didn't care at the point when I loaded that, so hey ho, it's there. My friend always says if you ever feel useless, remember Mongolia has a navy. What have I just pressed on by mistake there? That is funny. Oh, whoops. The lights went out because we all were still. It's motion sensor, so I've got to remember to wave my arm around every so often. You've got a British accent, it stands out more because everyone loves the accent. I will say that is one thing. My accent is very well received out here in America, which is very nice. I'm very lucky. I did nothing to deserve it. I was just born this way. But it's a very cool perk of being a Brit in America. And Shah, you just leveled up to level 3. Woohoo! 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 That's awesome. Love that. Picking the best plan is important, yep. That's something I've had to learn. We don't have to do that in the UK, you see. So all of this analysing plans and figuring out your premiums is very different. Very different. Speaking of healthcare, when I was 5, 820 really poisonous flowers. Oh my gosh. That's scary. I worry about the dogs with that, you know. I feel like Jack especially is eating everything all the time. So definitely keep an eye out for him. But, hi Mike. How are you? Good to see you. How's your day gone? Hopefully good. I am still dying up. Norma, I did not update Botrix, so all these Botrix chats are just cracking me up at the minute. Sorry, folks, bombarding you. Count me in. I own it. Very lucky. After COVID, I said, like, the minute I can afford to buy a house, I'm doing it straight away because being homeless is not something I ever want to have happen ever again. And so technically I wasn't homeless because I got myself a job on the ranch, but I still had nothing. I had a suitcase and a car, and that was it. And so I really wanted to be sure that would never happen again post-COVID. When are you going to leave? Hopefully I've got another 30 years or so, but we'll see how life goes. You never know. What's my favourite airline? Wow, that's a good question. You know, I don't actually have one. And that's because I think partly because I don't have any perks. And so if you think I work in travel and have worked in travel for a long time, I've never travelled business class or first class or any of those things. I always sit at the very back of the plane, usually near a toilet. And so I imagine if I travelled business class and had the perks, I'd probably have a favourite airline. But as it is, coach is coach, in my opinion. So, so I don't really have a favourite one, but hopefully one day I'll be rich enough to travel business class, and then I'll have a favourite. But this is actually a good thing actually. Bark Airline is how this all started right back in April. Was I was in my auntie's living room and we were talking about how it would be so good if I could afford a Bark Air flight, because then I could fly the dogs home, because Bark Air is a private flight and you take the dogs on. And I was like, that's it. We're going to do YouTube. The whole mission of YouTube when it first started was to be able to afford or get sponsorship from Bark Air so that I could fly the dogs back to the UK and see like they could meet all my family. So I guess, even though I never travelled with them, Bark Air, shout out to Bark Air, sponsor me, please, please, please. Bark Air would be my favourite, because then I could get a flight back and have the dogs meet all my family. So there we go. That's the number one goal, get sponsored by Bark Air. It's out in the universe. Coffee's back. Very cool. How do you mention you don't need a blue police box to anywhere? Well, a blue police box Doctor Who would be awesome. If I had that, that would whiz the dogs home, no problem. In style. I don't actually have a TikTok, but I do have an Instagram, which I'm thinking of opening up if I do memberships maybe, so that we can all chat on there as well. I don't know. We'll see. Sam, Emmanuel, hi. Portland love. Nice. Portland, Maine, or Portland, the other one? Just the other one. Hannah's good. She's just tired. Flubby. Hi, Flubby. We are in Vegas. Just hanging out. You're in Vegas too, is that right? I'd be the caretaker. I do love a corgi. They're super cute. Dave, my friend, you just leveled up to level 4. Woohoo! That's super cool. Count me in's doing good. Good, glad to hear it. Time and Tide, hello. Patrick's cracking me up again. Is that Throwbert? I don't know what you said, but hello. Ember, I love your dogs, not pigs. Beginning of live. I don't know what's happening here, Norma. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to go as fast as I can and just failing miserably. I've never had a White Castle hamburger, although I could go for a hamburger right now. Man, you know what I'd go for is a McDonald's Big Mac with extra fries. Oh, if only it was closer. That would be great. Has anyone ever done McDonald's delivery? I'm sure we talked about this before. Someone recommended McDonald's delivery, and I'm like, by the time a McDonald's delivery gets to my house, it would be cold like cardboard. But I could just go for one right now. For sure. Dog on a bike is back. Coffee, hi. Breeder dogs are those. So Hannah, this white one, is a golden. And Jack, he is a German Shepherd mixed with a Cane Corso. Count me in, can get dual citizenship too. Cool. Burger King. I don't like Burger King. I know it's weird. I don't like Burger King fries. They've got a weird taste. To me, anyway. But I haven't tried them in years, so maybe I need to try them again. Of course I didn't mean snotty posh. Oh my god, I finally got up. Of course I didn't mean snotty posh. You just sound a bit bunged up. Thank you. That's so funny. I was so far behind. I know, man. I'm going to catch right up. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job tonight, folks. I promise it's just lazy-itis and not the beer. Wish I could send you my 3 dogs. Oh, we would take them. We would take them for sure. Food making me hungry. I know, white chocolate. That's the thing. As soon as I heard fish and chips, it was like something went off in my brain of like, ooh. And say funny very loud. I'm not going to say anything very loud because I feel like my neighbours are... It's night time and people are going to sleep, and I don't really want to wake the dogs up either. Team Quack Attack! Good to see you! I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been? Hi. I like Oasis? I do. Some of my friends saw them in LA and I was very jealous. I would have gone to see them. But I was too poorly to go at the time, but I'm very jealous. Coffee, you level up to level 4. Wow, we've got so many levels up tonight. This is super cool. Woohoo, 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 woohoo. Nice job, everybody. That's awesome. Jack. It was a firework that went off. No need. Jackie boy. Good boy. Good boy. I know. Thank you. So good. Okay, Laurie, hi. I'm actually getting hungry to the point of like, right, I'm going to wrap this up and go get food. But I want to make sure I've said hello to everyone and commented on all the comments before I go. So let me just catch up. Tashita, hi. Open the door. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Very good. Where did that come from? So random. But I love it. Haven't seen Gia in a while. I think she was on. Wasn't she on yesterday or the day before? No, you're right. I haven't seen her either. She was definitely on while you were on vacation, I'm sure, Norma. Because she was asking after you. But hopefully, Gia, we're doing you a shout out. Hopefully she sees it. Daisy the Pug, hi! My gosh, there's so many people in tonight that we haven't seen in a day or two. This is great. Everyone's tired. Caught you the last few nights. You came on late night after the play date. I suppose. Yeah, we did come on a bit later. It's so nice that it's like a bit cooler though and chill. Like as much as I do love sharing the chaos with you all, sometimes it's just nice to have a chill one. So yeah, definitely coming into the winter, I don't really know what to expect, honestly, in terms of how it's going to go with the lives, because we've not done it before. And obviously all summer we've been in the pool every day, so it's going to be a bit different now that we don't have the pool so much, but hopefully still as entertaining. I know that we're going to do a walk on the strip at some point, which will be fun for everybody, and definitely we'll go out again when there's more Halloween stuff up. But I feel like this is the time where Vegas gets like active and we all start doing stuff because we're no longer trapped by the heat. So hopefully fun stuff to come. Oh my god, another level up. Count me in, you level up to level 6. Woohoo, 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 woohoo. This is so good, guys. This is definitely our... Jack, he's licking my ear all. Jack, nearly knocked the phone out of my hand. He loves the woohoos. He loves them. But, so many woohoos tonight. Very cool. Daisy the Pug, thanks for subbing on. I love that. River Stream, have a sausage. Oh my gosh, if I could have a Greg's, I would pay £50 to have a Greg's sausage roll delivered to my door right now. That would be so good. Oh man, I'm so sad I can't do Greg's, but that would be so good. A sausage roll, River Stream, you're talking my language. Chips with Welsh grated cheddar cheese. Oh, you guys. Definitely getting hungry. I've got to excuse me. Don't know that. I've got to go figure out what we're going to have to eat. Carmen Ryder. Hi. I've got Jackie over here as well. He's being a noisy boy. Let's see. Beautiful dogs. Okay, I'm scrolling a little bit faster just so I can make sure I've said hi to everyone. Yes, Tashita, new merch. So I'm doing t-shirts, dog bandanas, and a few other little surprises in there as well. And it's all ready to go. I'm just trying to figure out, do I launch it straight away and just get it live? Or probably the most sensible thing to do is to do test products, which, you know, I do want to make sure you all get good quality stuff. It's just so frustrating to have to wait for them to arrive before I can make it live for you all. So I guess I've ordered everything and I've got to wait for it to come, but I really want it to go live like Friday. And I just don't think anything's going to come by then. So yes, but new merch. I've got a new buy me a coffee thing on my page. I'm not, basically you just, I don't know what, what even is it? You just buy me a coffee, I guess. That's a thing. And then we've got the Amazon wish list is updated and merch coming, so lots of exciting stuff. I'm just eager to get it all live ASAP because it's super cute. This year I was totally not thinking about wanting to be a blow-up hamster. A blow-up hamster? What's that? I just love the fact that everyone knows everyone in my channel and like the newbies just join in and become part of it so quickly. It's so nice. Beast Incinerator is doing a live stream at the Vegas sign. Well, I'm going to one-up him and do a live at the Vegas sign with Hannah. How about that? That's super cool, though. Does he get loads of views? I'm wondering if I'm missing a trick there. I should be doing that kind of stuff. Look at that, Daisy the Pug. Hi from Coffee. Wolf Alternative. Hi from Germany. Lucille was the name of my basset hound. I named her after a BB King guitar. Super cool. So not the bat then, like off what is it, The Walking Dead? I think the bat was named Lucille. Is that what you want to do? Just calm down a second. Right, we're definitely going to have to go because the dogs are hungry and I'm hungry. I don't think they're actually hungry. Hannah's always hungry. But they're just ready to go in and watch telly for a bit. Ember, hi. Bud, she has a couple of Bud Lights and then waffles on. That's me, Dave. Absolutely me. I'm not even at the end. I've been too busy talking. Look at that. So, I want to read everyone's chat before I go, but look at my baggy jeans. They're all ready to go in. 4748. Hi. Man, we've got everyone in. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. I've just seen that we're at 52 likes and that was like a million years ago. Sorry everybody. This is my worst one for being a slowpoke. My worst one. M Smith, when you get a send to address, I'll send you more to you. M Smith, news of the day. I do have a send to address. So if you want to send Maltesers, be my guest. I'll be thrilled. So actually, if you check out my channel on my homepage, if you click more info, I've got my new address on there. I only just got it this week, so it's very new and exciting. But I do have officially an address where you can send stuff to if you want to, which is very cool. No expectations, but it's on there. So it's not me holding things up these days, which is a nice change. All right, thanks for yours. Yes, how is our beloved Stevie doing? I feel like we haven't had a Stevie update in a while. What's 90 likes and subs? Who are we talking about, Ember? Because we'll give her a shout out. 100th like finds a key. I really don't think we're going to get to 100. I'm so far behind though. Man, oh man. Let's get Vic to 475 likes tonight. Coffee. You're so hilarious. All of you are. Crack me up. Let's go, Jonathan. Hi from Argentina. Is that? Went to the eye doctor and I should be getting my glue glasses in 10 to 15 days. Awesome. I think glasses are so smart. They look so lovely. Coda, hi. Count me in. Says, you're doing great with your channel. I told all 9 of my granddaughters and 1 grandson. That's perfect. Thank you so much. Oh! Jack just licked my back. I wasn't expecting that, Jack. I wasn't expecting that. You know when your t-shirt rides up at the back? You like got me right on the one bit of skin that was showing. Hi, honey. Thanks. Thanks for the love. I do art. Does anyone want to commission me? I need money to get a dog house for my pup. Coda, love that. I'd love dog pictures. Oh yeah, Norma, what happened? Remember I sent you those Ruby pictures ages ago? Did anything come of that? And it's totally okay if not. I know you're super busy, but I'm just curious. See you later, Alfonso. And you leveled up, Alfonso, to level 4. Woohoo! I hope he didn't miss it. I'm so far behind. I bet he missed it. If for our next live, I'm gonna have to like go through and do the woohoos again for anyone that I was too behind on. Potato. All hail potato. I do love a potato. Ember, you leveled up as well, level 2. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, this is our record night for leveling up, folks. For sure. I've woohooed more than any other night. I'm pretty confident. There's been so many. Hamster's name is Potato. That's the best name. Love it. Coffee, I like red, but green are good too. Apples, I like red the most. For sure. Not that you asked me, but I'm going to say it anyway. Can't get new glasses. So yeah, new glasses. I do love glasses. I think glasses on everyone, I feel like, is an instant upgrade. They look great, in my opinion. I buy Walmart reading glasses. I'm up to 2.5. I've got really bad eyesight, you know. If I didn't wear contact lenses, I'd have the biggest glasses on. My eyesight is so bad, but I have contacts, so no one even really notices. I don't notice either. I'm just wondering what Mr. Handsome said. But yes, good job modding. We'll keep it PG and pleasant in here. PG and positive, as we say. I hope I'm catching up somewhat. I just can't tell. They deliver. McDonald's. I know, but it'll be cold. That's the problem. This is Vegas. Oh, yeah, there you go. You're all answering for me. I think you've got sick of me being so far behind. You have that great grill in your yard and you're a good cook. Count me in. If you want to come and cook for me, I'll sign up for that. Burns vlog. Hi, hi. Love and support from Gina Latman and Bingo Warriors. Thank you. That's lovely. Dave's off, is he? See you later, Dave. Am I ever going to catch up? Maybe I'm so far behind it's not going to happen. Everyone's so... you see, reading the comment, Vic is so nice to everybody. Everyone in here is so nice to everybody. They really are. Oh, thanks, Sam. There's my buy me a coffee thing. It's very new to me. I thought we might see a bat tonight, actually. I'm just jigging from thing to thing. I thought we might, because I haven't really done many late night ones out here like this, but no bats, which is a good thing. Hopefully that little bat that landed our baby Belle survived and is having a nice life. Tell me when you're gonna live next. Is that what that means? We'll probably do one tomorrow. We're definitely going to do one Friday. So if we skip tomorrow, it'll happen Friday. Even if we do one tomorrow, we'll still do Friday because it's a regular slot. And then we'll do some over the weekend as well. But Stevie's good. Norma's off. See you later. Star emoji cat. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? Good, good. Am I anywhere near the end? I'm hoping I am. Oh, there we go. I made it. Star emoji. It sounds like you speak very, very good. There we go. I'm finally at the end, folks. So I'm going to call it. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody because it's horrible to comment and then not be heard. So I'm glad I got caught up. Ashley, hello. Unfortunately, you've said hello just as we're about to say goodbye, which is super sad, but hopefully you sub and then we'll speak to you again tomorrow. Dad, love you. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to call it so I can go and raid through my fridge and find some food and get these. I think they're ready. There's nothing more clear than this. They're ready to stop hearing me waffle on and go have some playtime or cuddle time on the couch. And so, Justine Griffin, I will check them out, definitely. But I will love you and leave you, folks, and see you tomorrow. These two are cracking me up. Are you ready? Are you ready? You've had enough of me? Okay, that's fine. All right, see you later, everybody. Bye.